Enzo Fernandez made his Premier League debut, but still the scoreline stayed 0-0. Chelsea were the favourites with the latest super squad of the season, but still failed to win against Fulham. Certainly not once Joel Matip had scored an early own goal that even then, in the 6th minute, felt in keeping with the way the game was going. They lost to Wolverhampton 3-0, Dawson 12, and Neves 71. The worst part about it for Jurgen Klopp was that his Liverpool team were never really in it. It has been an epic fall for a team that were the runners-up in the Premier League and the Champions League last season. Manchester United continuing their unbeaten run at home as they beat Crystal Palace 2-1 goals from Bruno. As they beat Crystal Palace goal from Rashford. The only goal scored by Crystal Palace was Schlupp. Marcus Rashford continued his post-World Cup scoring streak as a Manchester United side, reduced to 10 men, survived late Crystal Palace pressure to secure Premier League victory at Old Trafford. Brighton won against Bournemouth 1-0 thanks to the rising Japanese star Mitoma, who is having a magical season by himself, scoring 7 goals and assisting 2 in his last 12 games for Brighton. On the other game, Brentford won 3-0 against Southampton. Atletico Madrid continued their shaky performance against Getafe as they drew 1-1. A goal from Korea 60 put Atletico ahead. Getafe equalized at the last moment, a penalty scored by Lionel 83. Dortmund trashed Freiburg 5-1 and put a stunning show in front of their home crowd. Haller brought the crowd at the Signal Iduna Park to their feet with a trademark header, 6 marking his first start on Dortmund soil following testicular cancer on World Cancer Day. Lionel Messi scored in the second half to help Paris Saint-Germain recover from a woeful start and extend their Ligue 1 lead to a provisional 8 points with a 2-1 home victory over Toulouse on Saturday. Roma defeats Empoli by 2-0 in the first half, with goals in the locker room. Roger Ibanez and Tammy Abraham scored the goals. Dybala made 2 assists. Real Madrid lost to Mallorca 1-0, own goal from Nacho, a tremendous effort from the hosts, who fought and scrapped for every ball and didn't give Madrid an inch as they tried to fight back into the game. On the other hand, Barca was so promising against Sevilla. They beat Sevilla by 3-0 as a stunning performance by Raphinha, 1 goal and 1 assist from the Brasilian. Other 2 goals were scored by Alba and the Prince Gavi as they move 8 points clear of Real Madrid and getting 1 step towards the LaLiga title. In Bundesliga, an early Kingsley Coman double helped 10-man Bayern Munich return to the Bundesliga summit with a 4-2 triumph in Wolfsburg in a game in which Joshua Kimmich was sent off. A stunning goal was scored by the poster boy sensation, Jamal Musiala, who is day by day showing why he is the next big thing in European football. Leeds in deep relegation trouble after Brennan Johnson goal hands Nottingham Forest victory. Milan Derby, AC Milan vs Inter Milan. Lautaro Martinez scored the only goal as Inter Milan beat city rivals AC Milan at the San Siro at the Milan Derby. The history of this Napoli continues to be written and the title of champion seems closer and closer. Luciano Spalletti's team faced, this Sunday, Spezia and, without great show, fairly secured the 3 points that reinforced the leadership of Serie 0-3. Vinicius Jr., Federico Valverde, Rodrigo and Sergio Arribas fire Real Madrid into the Club World Cup finals in Morocco following a 4-1 win over Egypt Premier League side Al Ahly in the semi-finals. They will meet Al Hilal at the final on this Saturday for the title. So that's a wrap for this week's episode of the Weekly Football Update. Be sure to tune in every week for all the latest news. Until next time, happy watching.